Hi, Gollum, it's visiting hour again. Me, this hospital gown, and my guitar. I wrote you something, bro, not to fight, just to talk. Cause I feel you twitching in my brain like static in the dark. We've been through it, huh? The mines, the mountains, biting raw fish with shaky hands, talking to rocks like therapists. You said they lied to us, you said they left us. You said we only got one real friend, that cursed piece of gold. Oh damn, bro, you brought your feelings today. Cute, real soft, playing therapist in a bathrobe, like the voices gon' clap. You forgot who kept us alive in that hole, while they laughed at us, past us, smeared our name in every scroll. Yeah, I held it down. They called us monster, but guess what? We got power now. And you wanna give it up for Frodo, for therapy. Beef, that's comedy. They said it ain't a gift, this vanishing trick, this hollow crown of shadows we wear so slick. They said we disappear not just from sight, but from love, from touch, from morning light. I used to feel safe inside the blur, but now it just feels like I don't occur. You can't be hugged when no one sees, can't hold a hand when you're just a breeze.
Oh, now we crying cause the world don't stare. Bro, you begged for silence, now you scared of air. Invisibility, that's the real flex. Walk through walls, steal the crown, no checks, no guilt, no rules, no one watching your steps. Just you and the ring and the world on your neck. These doctors, please, they selling dreams and pills. Got you spitting morals like they paying your bills. It's not a joke, it's a sickness, it's a curse. The more I held it, the more it hurt. It wasn't love, it was craving, like fiends in the street shaking. I lost my name, lost my skin, lost the light I had within. We weren't born like this, Gollum, we became this. The ring made this. Oh, now you a victim. You think you clean cause you cry in a song. Nah, bro, we shared the hit, we sang the same wrong. We both begged for that shine while pretending we had a choice. And now you sitting here on your rehab stage, acting healed, acting sage, while I rot in the cage. I'm done with it, man, I'm done with you. I wanna breathe, not crawl, I wanna feel, not fall. You say you saved me, but you dragged me down. You wore my face like a stolen crown. You love the ring more than you love me. That ain't love, that's dependency. Now you wanna leave me behind, like your shadow ain't mine. You think they'll hug you once you heal, once you ditch the beast that made you real. You drop me off that cliff, we both go down. I am the itch beneath your crown. You kill the sickness, then we're the same. You ain't getting free, this ain't no trick. You can't be cured without killing the sick.
Well, you look nervous. Is it the scars? You wanna know how I got them? Nah, bro, you just get another pretty bar. Let's talk your damage, cause I don't see shit on your face. What's the deal, huh? Still waiting for pain to give you grace?
I was tied to a bed, you know, real young. Mama said it was fine, just a phase I'd outgrow. But the bruises stayed quiet when the system came. Guess they don't treat ghosts when they don't show. They said my laugh was inappropriate. Ain't that rich, born with pain and punished for it? You ask where my scars are, look closer, bro. They stitched my smile before I learned to throw a blow.
Oh, you wanted someone to see you. That's cute, real sad boy preview. Look, if a hug could fix your head, we'd all be sane or worse, dead. You don't need love, you need a spark, someone to dance with in the dark. But you went and fell for a medic with jokes. Man, that's not twisted, that's broke. She looked at me like I wasn't wrong, like the punchline might still be a song. She laughed, man, not at me, with me. And for a sec I felt almost free. I ain't asking for flowers or prayers, just one damn soul who cares. You think she's weak, that's on you. She saw the cracks and smiled through. I found my mirror in a mask. A freak like me, now that's a blast. He won't kill me, I won't quit. We dance, we burn, we never sit. You had your nurse, I got my bat. You wanted hugs, I wanted clap. He completes me, don't you get it? A punchline's dead without someone to regret it.
Maybe you're right, maybe the joke ain't on me, it's mine. I've been begging for light in a world that feeds on decline. You laugh cause there's nothing left to lose. I cry hoping someone still might choose, but I'm tired, man, of begging to be. Maybe maybe the mask was always me. Burn the script, let him call it over. You're not Arthur, you're the Joker. You were never sad, just delirious. So tell me now, why so serious?
I was just a son, holding my father's hand in a world made of dust. Now the sand is inside me, and the light is turning to cold, deep blue. I didn't ask to lead an army, or to be a legend for desperate people. I just wanted a life that belonged to me, not a destiny written in blood. That life died in the desert, and the sun you knew was buried under the dunes. I didn't choose the crown, I chose to survive the fire they built for us. You're crying for a boy who's gone, while I'm watching the future burn. I am the storm now, and the storm doesn't care about the names it leaves behind. I found a girl whose heart was as wild and pure as the open sand. She loved the man, not the boast, and for a moment I felt human again. But how can I hold her when my hands are full of the lives I'm about to end? I'm losing her every time I close my eyes and see the war that's coming. My mother didn't raise a child, she whispered a weapon into existence. She poisoned my dreams with ancient secrets and called it a mother's love. Now she bows to me like I'm a god, but she's the one who carved the idol. I'm the miracle she wanted, and now she has to live with the monster she made. I had to choose between being the lover or being the burning star. I looked at the princess and saw a throne that could stop a total war. I'm taking a hand I don't want, just to save the one I'll never desert. I'm betraying the only truth I found, to keep her breathing in a dying world. Love is a weakness when you have to carry the weight of 1,000 suns. I told her she was my only breath, then I walked away to marry a name. It's not a betrayal, it's a cage I'm building to keep the fire from her door. She'll hate the man on the throne, but she'll live because of the king I became. There are no heroes here, shadows playing their parts in the cosmic game. We traded our souls for power and left our hearts in the shifting sand. I won the empire, but I lost the only person who knew my real name. Now the stars are screaming my praise, and I'm the loneliest god in the dark.
I was supposed to be the cure, the one who finally made it all matter. Instead I'm just a girl in a garage, trying to tune out the sound of a scream. He saved me from that table, but he stole the only purpose I ever had. Now I'm immune to the world, but I'm dying from the holes he left inside. Purpose? You think being a lab rat in an apron was your grand destiny? I'm the one who picked up the knife when the guitar string started to snap. I didn't travel 1,000 miles to talk about what could have been. I'm the red stain on the map, the reason they whisper my name in the rain. But every time I strike, I feel the part of me that loves to draw just fade away. I saw Nora in the vent, I saw Mel on the floor, and I didn't recognize my hands. This isn't for Joel anymore, it's just a way to keep from looking at the truth. I'm chasing a ghost because I'm too afraid to forgive the man who loved me. Forgiveness is a luxury for people who didn't watch their world get beaten down. You think he'd want you to sit here and rot while his killer breathes this salt air. I am the justice he can't seek, the brutal debt that has to be collected in full. Stop looking for a way out, we crossed that bridge the second we left Jackson. I see her in my sleep, the woman with the braids staring back at me in the water. She's just another me, fighting for a father who isn't coming back home. We're tearing the world apart for two dead men who already found their peace. I'm losing my fingers, my music, and my soul just to win a game that's rigged. And let it burn, let the fingers go, let the music die as long as she pays. You can't go back to the farm, Ellie, you're a wolf now, whether you like it or not. When you're at her throat in the surf, don't you dare ask for a way to be good. In this world, the only thing that's real is the person who's still holding the blade. There are no heroes left, just monsters convinced that their anger is holy. I was the girl who was meant to save everyone, now I can't even save myself. I finally let her go, but I'm standing in the ocean with nothing but the cold. It doesn't matter who won the fight because we both lost the world we were fighting for.
to be just a daughter, the happiest version of a broken world. But a man named Joe walked in and took the only light I had left. He chose one life over the whole world and left me standing in the ruins. I got taking his breath with finally getting mine back, but I was wrong. You were wrong because you're still looking for a father in the graveyard. I didn't build these muscles in this hate, just sit around and mourn the past. I turned your laws into a mission because grief is a luxury we can't afford. I'm the reason we survived the collapse while you were busy chasing ghosts. Survival isn't living, it's just staying cold enough to keep from feeling. I swung that club until my arms ached, thinking the hold in my chest would close. But justice didn't taste like peace, it tasted like salt and no blood. Now the door to that surgery room is locked forever, and you're the one who lost the key. I didn't lose the key, I broke a lock so we never have to go back inside. He stole the cure, he stole the future, he deserved every second of the pain. Don't start acting soft now just because your conscience needs a new lie to tell. In this world you're either the one holding the blade or the one bleeding out. And now there's a girl from a city who's holding the blade for us. She's got the villain, she just what I see when I look in a crack near. I destroyed her world just like he destroyed mine, and now she's here for the dead. We're just two shadows in a cycle, waiting for the nights to decide who's next. Let her come then, I got enough scars to fit one more name on my skin. If you wanna be the victim again, go ahead and let your hands shake. But when she's at the bar, you'll be springing from a straight to save you. Because narcy is just a word for people who are being hunted in the dark. There are no heroes left, just people trying to justify the blood on their hands. We're the hunter, we're the prey, we're the same wound that never heals. You didn't kill the monster, you just invited it to live inside our bombs. And now it doesn't matter who started the fire, only who's left to burn in it.
I sit on this porch in the quiet of Jackson, watching the sun dip behind the white peaks. The coffee is bitter and my joints are stiff. Before the first time I can hear the wind. I spent 20 years breathing spores and gunpowder, just waiting for the clock to run out. But then a girl with a foul mouth and a brave heart started humming a song I used to know. You're getting soft, Joe, forgetting that the world is a throw waiting for a night. You think this fence and these pretty lights can wash away the blood under your fingernails. We survived because we didn't have a why, we just had the how and a heart made of stone. Now you're playing guitar for a ghost, while the people you murdered are still screaming in the dark. I know the faces of every man I've crossed, and I see them every time I close my eyes. But I looked at her in that hospital, pale and small under those cold white lights. They called her a cure, a hope, a chance, but to me she was just a kid who deserved to grow old. I didn't save the world, I know that I saved the only thing in it that made the world worth saving. You lied to her, you coward, you looked her in the eye and stole her purpose to feed your own. You killed a doctor who wanted to heal the earth because you couldn't handle the silence of a house. It wasn't about her, it was about you, about to watch the star working on a road in Texas. You traded the future of the human race for a second chance at being a hero in your own story. I lost Sarah in the mud and the fire, and for 2 decades I was just a walking corpse. Ellie didn't just give me a reason to fight, she gave me a reason to feel the sting of the cold. If I had to do it again, I'd walk through that hospital hall 1,000 times over. I'd take the hate, I'd take the lies, and I'd take the bullet as long as she gets to breathe. The bullet is coming, Joe, you can't outrun a death that's written in the blood of the innocent. You build a home on a foundation of secrets, and secrets are the first thing to burn in the frost. She'll find out, and when she does, the look in her eyes will hurt more than any hunter's lead. You saved her life, but you killed the girl who trusted you. Was it worth the price? I reckon the Lord doesn't give many second chances, and I surely didn't deserve mine. The world is a cruel teacher, but I've learned that love is just a different kind of survival. I don't need forgiveness, and I don't need a cure, I just need to know she's safe tonight. If the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all again.